Welcome back to the channel for another player review, and today we did get more road to the final upgrades, one of them being 91 rated Nicolo Barella. This card does look very well rounded at the moment. He's high work rates. He can only play in the center mid position, but I am going to try him out as much as I can, going back on defense, also going forward, trying to use that pace a little bit, even though it's not the best. Only 84 pace, but with the anchor chem style we will be able to boost that a little bit. You could also look at a shadow chem style if you want to boost the pace even more, or if you want to send him forward and get him involved more on the attack with some attacking instructions, then you might want to look at something maybe more like a hunter that would be also boosting the shooting ability on this card. Now I am expecting the shooting to be pretty good at an 84. I do think that he's got 81 finishing, 90 attack position, 87 long shots, so we will definitely be trying out the shooting. And as far as his other stats go, we are looking at 91 overall passing with 94 short passing and 93 long passing. He should have just totally cracked out passing. We will be testing that out for sure. As far as the dribbling goes as well, 95 agility, 95 balance. This card should be pretty silky smooth. He does only have 3-star skills, so just going to be using those roulettes and the ball rolls and that kind of stuff. Nothing crazy, but I think with the quick twists and turns, with that agility and balance, he should be able to create a lot of good passing and shooting angles for himself. As far as defending and physical go, especially with the boost on the shadow chem style in the defending and physical department. Actually, I said shadow, I meant the boost with the anchor chem style in the defending and physical departments. Those do look very solid. I mean, he's got very high 80s, or low to mid 90s on most of these stats we're looking at, with 99 stamina now. So again, this card does look so cracked out. Very excited to try him out. Let's jump into Foot Champs and see if he can live up to the hype. All right, Barella, do your thing. Ball roll. That's a goal. Look at that. Crossbar down. Some good little burst of pace there into the box. A couple little skill moves. And his shooting's looking pretty good. Barella kind of moving forward for us here. Look at that. Fight for the ball. Can he get there? Oh, he did. Wow, look at that aggression. And then let's go for the cross into Jota. And I don't know how Jota just scored that, but what a header. Dang. Good stuff from Barella. Easily winning that ball back. Good positioning there from Barella. Go for those step overs, quick agile dribbling. Very smooth on the ball. Back to Barella. Looking for Zidane with that pass. We almost score it. Good work from Barella here. Find the pass over to Zidane. I like that. I wish Barella would kind of see the open space and move forward. He did not. We might have a shot. And he barely misses that one. A little bit high. Good tackle there from Barella. Getting the ball back. And he does get fouled. Beautiful pass. Surely we can score that. And Jota puts it away. Awesome assist there from Barella with that pass. Look at the speed on Barella. Just so hard to catch this guy. Go for that roulette. Oh, it worked. And that's against Team of the Year Hakimi as well. Keep that in mind. And we're not able to get that pass off, but you could just see the pace on this card is crazy. Again, we're going with the pace here. And let's just go for that cross. I think he's offside. Good stuff against Ramos. Good pass in. Couldn't quite control it, though. Driven pass from Barella. Back to him. Go for the ball rolls. Quick twist and turns. Oh, let's see if we can score this. Oh, on the right foot that was. So on his stronger foot, he's able to just put it top corner. No issue. Let's just use his closing speed on Barella. I really like, you know, the quick side-to-side movement, how he uses that pace there with that lateral speed, able to make those interceptions, launch the attack. And can we get a cross? Oh, he's offside. Dang. Put in this tackle with Barella. Just trying to go side to side. And we go for the interception. Can't quite control it, but we get another interception there. And now we have a counter attack. I think we'll be able to score this. Oh, yeah, look at that. Composure there. Oh, we do end up getting the goal. That was kind of whack, but yeah, all started by that interception from Barella. Gonna try to get a tackle here in the box with Barella. Actually got the interception with him. Able to close down well for me. Ball roll, keep it going. Back to Barella. Go for that step over. Quick agile dribbling here in the box. And questionable finish there. Over the top. Oh yeah, Barella's there. Up against Ramos here. Keep it going. Ball roll. Oh, we got to score this. And we have kind of a tight angle there. But just couldn't quite put it away. Oh, good step over to use that pace. Let's find the pass into Diogo Jota. Beautifully placed pass. Just needed just one extra step there. We're back after testing out Barella in several games of Foot Champs, and let's talk about how he felt in-game with those stats. Also, how he compares to other players in the Serie A, his value, and yeah, let's just get straight into that. So let's start off with the pace, right? So the pace, I thought going in, it wasn't going to be anything crazy, but with the anchor chem style applied, only having +4s on the acceleration and the sprint speed, obviously with a shadow or something like a hunter chem style, it's going to be even more, but his pace was actually really fast in game. There were times that he was getting by guys like Team of the Year Hakimi, and also that high-rated Sergio Ramos card that a lot of people use in that center back position. So those kind of players, he was able to get past with his pace somehow. I mean, I really couldn't believe my eyes, but I'm going to have to say that the pace, what I thought was going to be a con, actually turned into a pretty big pro on this card. Just the way he can accelerate through that midfield and really create problems for your opponents is very nice. Now on to the shooting. The shooting overall was decent, but he does have a 3-star weak foot. So most of the shots that I took with a 3-star weak foot were, you know, hitting the post, going a little bit wide, not quite on target, or just being saved right at the keeper. So just be aware that you do kind of want to put the ball on the strong foot. And if you do that, most of the time, the ball will fly into the back of the net. He had, you know, pretty good shot power. A couple of the shots that I did take on that stronger foot were flying kind of, you know, top corner. So good shooting overall, just nothing crazy, especially because of that 3-star weak foot combined with the 81 finishing. Now on to the passing. The passing was actually top notch, very cracked out, kind of what you would expect with 94 vision and the short passing and long passing stats, right? So, I mean, his passing was on the level of guys like Pielo, KDB. It was up there, like top tier passing. So that is another huge pro on the card. The dribbling, that 95 agility, 95 balance, also combined with, you know, the fact that he's a little bit smaller in game, really did make him very slippery, hard for the defenders to put in a good tackle without fouling him. So, you know, when you're in and around the box, you can just kind of wiggle your way around, even in the midfield, kind of wiggling around, finding that passing lane and going for, you know, a long pass or through ball, whatever it is that you want to do. So the dribbling, another huge pro on the card. The defending and physical as well. I thought that the interceptions, you know, being 97 interceptions combined with the fact that his pace does feel very fast and that quick side-to-side movement, he was intercepting a lot of passes from my opponents, and he was a big annoyance for them. So that kind of combined with, like I said, his speed, meaning that he can kind of catch up to those attacking players, kind of, you know, get that extra step and put in that challenge and win the ball back. He was winning the ball back very cleanly a lot of the time. And also his aggression seemed very strong, you know, that fight for the ball. So I really did like that he was, you know, winning the ball back and gaining possession of it you know, versus just kind of kicking it around. So I thought that that was very strong. That kind of, you know, I guess speaks to his dribbling as well, stealing the ball and having that tight dribbling and then able to launch the counter attack. So overall, the defending and physical was very good. You know, he's not a crazy big presence as a defender just because of, you know, how he is in game, a little bit smaller, but I did think that the strength overall and the standing tackle, all of that stuff, I mean, he was really a problem for the opponent. He kind of reminded me of like a Conte in years past that's, you know, just very, very annoying, always intercepting, always kind of catching up with his pace, putting in those challenges. So that's kind of how I was thinking about him when I was using him, and that's kind of who he reminded me of. So as far as, you know, just overall how this guy is with his price, other player comparisons, that kind of stuff, I am going to say that, you know, I've tried a lot of CDMs in the Serie A. That is a league that I kind of gravitate towards just in general when I'm playing for fun. So I do think that he's probably, you know, top 3, if not number 2, or even the best box-to-box center mid. And also I did try him in the CDM position, and when I said top 3, I meant specifically in the Serie A, right, for the center mid box-to-box. I also tried him a couple of games in that CDM role, and I did like him a lot in the CDM role, especially because of those interceptions. So I think that is a very good place to kind of play him as a CDM if you want, kind of, you know, switching it out in-game position-wise, moving him into that CDM spot, or a CM kind of with balanced instructions. He can kind of use that high work rate, go up and down the pitch, 99 stamina, so that's not a problem. Or you can kind of, you know, use him as a CM with more defensive instructions. I would be hesitant to kind of go, you know, Hunter Kim style attacking on this card just because of that 3-star weak foot. And, you know, so I would be kind of hesitant to do that. But I think box-to-box CM, balanced instructions, or kind of more defensive role in the CM spot or a CDM are going to be absolutely perfect, and you're going to get a lot out of this card in those roles. So like I said, top 3 in the Serie A, you know, there's Paul Pogba, who's got the 5-star skills. He's got a 4-star weak foot. He's not quite as defensive as Barella's going to be. Barella's definitely going to offer you more in the defending category. There's Benasser, who's from AC Milan. He's a foot fantasy card. He could get upgrades. So could this card, obviously, but that's another kind of CDM that would be comparable to this Barella card. So, you know, like I said, I would say top 2, top 3 in the Serie A for CM or CDM, kind of more defensive minded. And as far as price goes, right? So price, I got this card for 350K. I think he's going up a little bit, maybe 380K now, a few hours after these upgrades have come in. So I would have to say, you know, if Inter Milan does not go any further, he gets no more upgrades, this card's probably going to drop to about 250K to maybe 200K, somewhere in that 50K price window. I would think 200 to 250K. So there's definitely risk there involved, right? But obviously, if Inter Milan keeps winning, you know, he could get the more upgrades, the new traits. I think they can even get like a weak foot upgrade or that kind of thing. So there's definitely a risk reward factor here. And I would say, honestly, for me, buying this card at 350K, I feel pretty comfortable with that. You know, I wouldn't mind to continue to hold it. But if you're somebody that's, you know, more risk averse, you don't want to kind of play that game, I understand that. Maybe just wait till the next Inter Milan game, or buy this card and then sell into the hype of that next game. If you really want to try this card out, that's what I would recommend. But that is going to do it for this review. I hope you guys did enjoy it. And if you did, please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.